Hi, welcome to Sanders Sisterhood. I'm Carrie, and this is a YouTube channel for the single and childless, not by choice person. It is Friday. I'm here with Gavin, and what I thought I would do, and I haven't done in a while, is do a grow your small channel monetization update. The last time I posted about this was in June, so it's been about 90 days. I had told myself that I was going to do this really consistently. And then, as some of you know, I was driving home from Florida. Gavin and I'm going to show you him because he's just too cute. I don't know if you can see him. There's his head. So it's been about 90 days since I updated on this. Life got in the way. Like I was saying, we were driving home from Florida. We got stuck in Kansas for a week because the car broke down. Then I came home and things just started to happen quickly in terms of work and settling back in and life. You know how that goes. So I'm back at it. So my update is, in terms of subscribers, back in June, my subscriber count was 579. And then today, my subscriber count is 640. I'm actually really thrilled with that progress because I think I only even got a chance to post one video. So it's encouraging that this topic, being a single person, not having kids, is resonating with people. I think one of the reasons it's resonating is we have a presidential election here in the United States, and women not having kids has come up a few times, and it's come up in a way that isn't all that cool. So I guess the presidential election is bringing this issue out to the forefront a little bit. One of the things that has been kind of encouraging that's been happening is, even though there's people that still float this narrative out that somebody is less than, somebody doesn't understand somebody, or it makes them different or othered if they don't have kids, there's definitely more of a pushback on the fact that, hey guys, this actually isn't a cool narrative to start spreading out there anymore. So, you know, I guess there's pluses and minuses. So in terms of the monetization, so that's an increase of 61 subscribers. Thank you. If you're one of those, let me know in the comments what brought you to this channel and what you'd like to see more of. The other thing I wanted to bring up, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Girl, what are you doing? I don't know if you guys have seen this clip from Sarah Huckabee Sanders recently. I will read you what she got on stage and said in a swing state in Michigan in front of people, thinking that was a cool thing to say. So here's what Sarah Huckabee Sanders thought was a helpful thing to say at a political rally. She says, you can walk into a room like this where people cheer when you step onto the stage and you might think for a second that you're kind of special. Then you go home and your kids remind you very quickly you're actually not that big of a deal. And then she added, so my kids keep me humble. Unfortunately, Kamala Harris, mispronounced the name, doesn't have anything keeping her humble. So you can think what you want politically, but that's kind of a shitty thing to say, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Stop being so tacky and stop being so hurtful. Do you want to know what's really humbling? What's really humbling is constantly being fed a narrative that because you don't have kids for whatever reason, that you're less than, you shouldn't get a say in what happens around the government or voting, that you are selfish, that you are less of a woman, that's humbling. Significant grief is humbling. Having something completely unexpected happen to you is humbling. Being misunderstood, being attacked based on a situation in your life, but not because of who you are and how you've treated people or what you've done. Having grief that's completely misunderstood. Having a pain point be tossed around in a political arena. Like, those things are actually pretty humbling. Not having something that seems so easy for other people to get, people can get it without trying. And yet you wanted something so bad, but it couldn't happen. So life is what's humbling. Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I'm glad you have children. I'm glad that you didn't and haven't had to go through something that painful. And maybe keep this topic out of your mouth. You can talk about your kids and you can talk about how they keep you humble without adding that little shank dig at the end. It's unnecessary. It makes you look petty. At best, it makes you look petty. At worst, it makes you look like you're trying to drive a wedge and make other people look very scary and othered to a different group of people. So, get more creative in your attacks. The one that you chose has been around for centuries and centuries. So, update your references. Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Keeping me humble. Keeping me humble. Keeping me humble. Subscribe to Saunders Sisterhood for more videos for the single and childless, not by choice person.